Well, a top US official tells CNN the Obama administration has no intention of apologizing to Afghanistan for past military mistakes. The two nations have been discussing for some time now a deal that would keep some US forces in Afghanistan after the end of next year and perhaps for many years after that. A main point of contention, Afghanistan's opposition to US raids on private homes. Washington hopes to conduct such raids only under what it calls exceptional circumstances, when there's a risk to the safety and security of US soldiers, for example. Afghan officials, though, say Mr. Obama was to address that concern with a letter of apology, although the US National Security Advisor says that's not going to happen.
No such letter has been drafted or delivered. There is not a need for the United States to apologize to Afghanistan. Quite the contrary. We have sacrificed and supported them in their democratic progress and in tackling the insurgency and al-Qaeda. So that is not on the table. We are in the last stages of negotiating what we call a bilateral security agreement. It was agreed between Secretary Kerry and President Karzai last month. The last details are still being negotiated, and if agreed, it will be put towards their lawyer, Jirga. It's important for Afghanistan that they have that agreement with the United States, because that would enable us to continue training and assisting Afghan forces, providing the support that they so badly need, and continuing to help them develop their economy. Without such an agreement, that level of cooperation would be all but impossible.
Well, the controversy comes ahead, of course, of that lawyer, Jirga. That's meant to happen on Thursday. A meeting of more than 2,500 Afghan tribal and political leaders, elders and the like. Now, security is tight in the country, not surprisingly, because it does still reel from 12 years of war and many years before that, too. Many loyal Jirga participants see it as a deal with the US raising a way to foster security in the future.
If this security pact is not signed, Afghanistan will face the same crisis it faced 12 years ago. There will be a civil war and misery again in the country.
We have already called upon the Taliban to participate in the Jirga, to legally raise their voice in this consultative Jirga of the people of Afghanistan. If they want to participate, we are ready to admit them as a legal member of this Jirga.
The lawyer Jirga has always been a very respected grouping in Afghanistan, but the deal some of its members seem eager to approve does have its detractors, as you see there. Hundreds of university students protesting in Jalalabad on Tuesday, some chanting pro-Taliban slogans and vowing retaliation for Jirga members supporting the deal.
Those who participate at the Loya Jirga are not representing us, and we do not accept their decision. We have knowledgeable representatives here who can make a good decision.
Well, even if the Loya Jirga votes for the agreement with the US, the deal would still need the approval of both houses of parliament and the president's signature in Afghanistan.